First off, I want to say, actman, congratulations. I'm glad that you got your monetization back. It's absolutely fantastic. Now you can start making your living again, making some fantastic videos, all that sort of good stuff. But I will tell you guys one thing though, there is a certain person on YouTube that's not really happy. Well, I guess he's happy that actman got it back, but he's certainly not happy about a certain couple things that has happened to him. So why don't we just go ahead and dive into this video about Quantum TV.
So, in a typical fashion, here I am, minding my own business, making my videos for me and my community. Then I get a wave of random dislikes out the ass for no reason, and then a bunch of hateful comments again. And I'm like, what in the actual fuck could have possibly have happened, right?
Yeah, Quantum, I wonder what it could be. You know, you haven't been busy copywriting people like, Hypocrite Hunter and Repzillion. You didn't do any of that. I wonder. And, people are probably happy that actman got his monetization back. That typical thing. How trolls come to your channel, mess with you. No, I don't think it's any of that.
Because I'm not doing anything to anybody. I'm making my videos, right? So I go and I literally read some of what you guys are saying. And it's literally, actman got his monetization back just to let you know, have a good day. You lost, hold this L, actman is back. Like a bunch of shit like that. Are you motherfuckers stupid?
No, Quantum, the only dumb motherfucker here is you. You keep feeding these trolls, and that's why they keep coming back, because they love the attention you give, and you don't want to listen to anybody else, to what they're saying. You just want to do what Quantum wants. So Quantum's going to get what Quantum wants.
Okay. The actman, in his own fucking, lack of, I guess, transparency with you guys, failed to mention the fact that A, he knew why he got demonetized. It was his own fault. Had nothing to do with Quantum TV. He lied on the Phil DeFranco show. That shit got exposed. And you motherfuckers ran to hashtag justice for actman for a fucker that did it to himself.
I love it when he repeats himself. It just makes it too easy to make content. Dude, the only reason why he didn't come out right and say it, because he wanted another YouTube support team to come out and basically say, yeah, this is the reason why he got removed. It's just to cover your bases. Is that type of thing you do with YouTube. Because I'm pretty sure that actman did not want to burn any more bridges at YouTube. Also, quit trying to play the victim here too, Quantum. We all know for a fact that you took part of this, okay? You weren't directly influenced in it, but you are part of this story, okay? We know YouTube removed him from the partnership program because of the tweets, which is fair enough, okay? YouTube is kind of like that old age person that doesn't understand a joke when it's right there. They're going to take the easy way out, as usual, like YouTube likes to do.
Okay? And it wasn't even a permaban, which I said from day fucking one of the shit. It's just a fucking suspension. And he could have reapplied on July 8th. Go watch every single video talking about actman's channel got demonetized and his whole YouTube career is over. And they sided with Quantum TV and all this dumb shit. In every single one of those videos showing that email or that takedown of his monetization, you'll see it says he can reapply on July 8th. And what happened shortly after he got his shit back? I mean, how are you not fucking catching up on that? It was never an indefinite ban. It was never permanently taken away. And it never had anything to do with me.
Like I said, Quantum, you were part of it. To be honest with you, you were part of it because you are the main discussion here to the majority of these problems. But you are right. actman's actions, what he did there, are his own. And you are right about that. And you were right about, getting his monetization back on June 8th. But if memory serves me right, you've got an ego about the size of an air balloon, and you gloated about this. You were so happy that he got demonetized and everything. Don't play victim, bruh. I know what you did.
But here come all you little fucks coming onto my shit, talking your shit, running your mouths, doing what you do best. And it proves something, okay? That actman, his friends, his community of gamers, loser gamers, okay? And yeah, I said losers because that's all you are, okay? Sitting here with nothing better to do than to harass somebody that doesn't give a fuck one way or another. It's not my revenue. I don't give a fuck if he has it or if he doesn't. He could make $8.5 billion tomorrow, and it changes my life no more than it changes yours.
I just love how he just called like a whole bunch of groups of absolute losers. Hey, you know what? This sounds like something I've heard before. Kind of the same pattern, kind of like he's insane or something. he doesn't attack communities or make, name calls to them. It's not like he just told the Elden Ring community to go end themselves. It's kind of like a repeated behavior Quantum has. Kind of scary, isn't it, guys? Quantum, if he made that much money and stuff, you would be jelly as hell. Knowing you pretty well, you would be really upset and you would try to farm this man as much as you could in order to gain that traction, I should say. I mean, for example, this video right here, this video wasn't necessary to make, dude, but you had to make it because you see his name. Oh, yeah, the people are harassing me and stuff, oh, man, those comments that you get are very tame compared to the stuff that I've gotten from your fans and all that type of stuff. It's just that little thing I just wanted to wedge in, just that type of thing.
Okay, I don't give a fuck that he got monetized no more than I did when he got his shit taken away. But what I do care about is this misconception being spread around like it's somehow my fault that he got his shit taken away. And like YouTube sided with me. They don't side with anybody, dude. Like they just do what they think they can do with their policies, whatever seems right for them, okay?
Oh, I know what Quantum's talking about now, definitely. Okay, hey, Quantum, those videos that were being made about how YouTube sided with you and stuff? Yeah, we're talking about the emails that he got from his YouTube contact support, okay? That's what we're talking about. Not that, he got removed from the partner program. Jeez, dude, please try to keep up with this.
How stupid you are. Because let me tell you this fucking loser actman wants to jump up and down talking about a dragon never yields and, oh, I'm going to get Quantum terminated and all this flexing of might that he didn't have. Then when that failed, runs and bites YouTube's hand and then they slap him to the floor. And then now he knows to shut up and now he knows his place, right? He knows not to start that shit with YouTube again, right?
Quantum, there's one thing that you still have not learned and why a lot of people just do not like you. See, with actman, he learned his lesson. He learned that he was out of turn. He could not do the things that he was doing and stuff. And YouTube just did not agree with him. And you know what? He learned and he moved on. You, on the other hand, you on the other hand, keep copyright striking channels saying that you are the ultimate law here and that you are above everybody else. When YouTube swings at you and makes its indent on you, don't cry. Don't cry, Quantum, because it's gonna sting.
Now, magically, it's not about a dragon never yields and all this other shit he was talking about when he started trying to get me canceled. Because the truth is, it was never about that shit. He was just upset and doing shit to retaliate for the sake of retaliation. You all know that. That's 90% of you watching this video right now. You're just running your mouths, talking your shit because you can. And you still can talk your shit, and you still will. But the point is, it's like, nobody fucking cares, man. Like, who gives a shit the punk bitch got his monetization back? Nobody cares. It does not affect me.
Quantum, let me tell you something, buddy. For the patterns that I have learned about you and just the ungodly information I've dug up from you, you do care. You do care enough that you actually made a video about this, okay? That's what you don't understand. You cared enough, just absolutely enough to make a video on this. That's the crazy part with you, bro. You cared enough.
I'm still running my shit, right? Now, my advice to everybody who is still holding on to this for whatever reason is to see it for what it is. You're talking about somebody who put their foot in their mouth, who has so many racist takes in their past, sitting here trying to get somebody canceled. And you want to sit here and you want to have your cake and eat it too. Either you care about this shit that you claim you care about or you don't. You can come at it every which way from Sunday. Y'all can believe what you want at this point. Everybody in this fucking video has their mind made up as to whether they think I'm some sort of bad person or not. And
when I get this video out on you, people are going to see you are actually a true bad person, okay? Your little hive mind that you have in the Discord channel, they can believe whatever you decide to spew up, bro. I don't give a two flying fucks. You, on the other hand, your ass is mine. And then once I get this video that I've been working really hard on, and once I get it out to the public, people are going to see your true colors, Quantum. What I should really say is they'll really see your true saturation.
I genuinely don't give a shit about that. But again, coming here and just still harassing me all these months later on some shit that I literally can't control. I can't snap my fingers and make YouTube pull his demonetization or his monetization no more than I could help get it restored. It's something that he had to wait out. He waited it out and he got a shit back. Leave me out of it. I don't care one way or another. I've said that now in this video multiple times.
Bruh, okay, you care, Quantum. Let's not play around on this subject. You care. You can just keep saying in the video, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, but you made a video because you do care. Okay? I don't know how many times I have to say this to you, but you do care. And that's sad. So now in another deleted video, he just recently deleted yet again. I swear to God, he is such a clown sometimes. He made another video addressing ReviewTechUSA recent video and stuff. And let's just say he's a little spicy in this one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into this other video. Part 2, baby!
Okay, so somebody on Discord was nice enough to tell me that this came from ReviewTechUSA. All of the random hate that I'm getting, not actually random. Big surprise. It's the guy that can't let it go that he got himself in trouble and has a permanent warning on his channel.
Hey, let's get a counter for this. How many times the accusations he's made to ReviewTechUSA? Man, that's going to be a huge counter. Maybe it's at like 2 or 3 right now? Not too sure, but let's continue.
Just like Actman does. Amazing. The people who get themselves in trouble retaliate because they don't agree with the verdict. I mean, who would have saw that coming, right? Now, here's the thing. ReviewTechUSA kind of is more than annoying because he acts like somebody wants his attention. And I'll just kind of let you say that on camera, and then I'm going to chime in, okay?
Oh, Quantum, do you want some attention, little man? Do you want attention from Daddy Gara? I'll give you attention, baby. I know ReviewTechUSA ain't giving you the attention that you want right now, but Daddy Gara's here, baby. I'll give you the attention.
I told you he'd be back. He wants the attention again. He also doesn't like when people talk badly about him. So, YouTube, he's still a liability.
Okay. Now, this is hilarious coming from this guy. Let me just break this down in a couple of sections, okay? I want apparently attention so bad in your mind. I'm like living rent free in your head, dude. Like if you look at all my videos until this point, like I'm talking about televisions and trying to hang out with my community. We really, you're not even a factor in my world, okay? I'm a television reviewer and you're a drama channel. Really couldn't care less about you. The funniest thing though is like, apparently in your mind, I want your attention so bad, you have to hashtag me in order for me to see you.
That's just a hashtag, Quantum. It's not to get your attention. There's an algorithm that goes with the hashtags, and you have to put them accordingly if you wanted to get into the algorithm and get it moving. It's just that type of thing. Okay, Quantum? But you follow his every single move. You are just begging for his attention. Me? I know I've got your attention, okay? And Daddy Gar's here, man. Why don't you just come over here? I'll give you a hug. I'll make sure you feel welcomed, man. Oh, and where you were mentioning that he did tag you and all that type of stuff. No, actually, one of my coworkers and a good friend too actually tagged you in one of his recent videos, or not in his recent videos, but in his community tab. You're probably thinking of Chris the Narc. Okay, let's get that right. It's not ReviewTechUSA. Let's get that out of your head and replace it with Chris the Narc, the person that did tag you.
That's how badly I want your attention? No, you want my attention. That's why you keep linking me to this shit. That's why you keep hashtagging me to this shit. You want people to continuously bombard and harass me because you're upset because you got yourself in trouble. Take accountability, learn from it, and move on. But of course, that's not what you are.
Quantum, buddy, pal, amigo, why do we keep projecting onto people about the mistakes you have done? Like, come on, dude, the projection is real. I think it's called gaslighting. I'm not too sure, but you know, the preferred term I like to use, projecting. You know, you project a lot onto people, bruh, and it's really sad.
Right? Now, you talk a lot about liability. Let's talk about the thing you love to say a lot, the adpocalypse. The reason that happened was because Controversial figures like ReviewTechUSA were being attached to reputable brands that did not want anything to do with raunchy, ratchet-ass content. That's the truth. The reality is, if I'm promoting a reputable business, I don't want to be seen next to a guy that goes into a mall, okay, and starts calling the quartering a pussy and harassing people. IRL, like you're literally in real life menace. Like people are just sitting down in a food court and you shout, you need attention, and the quartering is a pussy. That is literally disorderly conduct in real life. Like this is who you are just as a person, like past this YouTube shit. And you think that I'm the liability making TV videos? This is the concept that has run rampant on the YouTube commentary community for years because you're allowed to exist. Over 1 million subscribers, you do antics like that and you don't see any consequences. Your real world consequences don't roll over onto your channel.
Quantum, the only person in this situation that's really ratchet and just disgusting to even hear their voice or even just to be around is you, okay? You have done so many things to this community that I'm just surprised YouTube hasn't removed you. And I'm going to throw in the copyright strikes you have done. I'm just, like I said, I'm surprised they haven't removed you for that, at least. I mean, also, too, going around harassing people, too. Like, you want to talk about, ReviewTechUSA harassing people? I've seen you go to multiple videos, even including mine, harassing my comment section with links to, like, what is it, actman's, that actman video, I should say. You know, the one where he was saying those slurs that it was like years and years ago and he apologized. Yeah, you keep trying to use that to defame him and stuff, and it's really not working, bro. I don't know what delusional world you live in to where you think that's going to work, but it's really not. YouTube's already aware of it. Everybody's aware of it. Pretty much everybody forgot about it. And for like maybe the past month or two, since you decided to last post or copyright strike everything, nobody really cared if you existed still. Well, I mean, I kind of did because, you know, I am working on that video about you. Now, let's talk about liability. You are technically a liability because you've broken so many rules along with breaking the copyright, the copyright strike system, that it is becoming a problem. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Once you keep striking videos, YouTube's going to realize he's a liability. He's attacking users for absolutely no reason. Oh, we need to get rid of him because that's what's going to happen. Just keep playing this game, Quantum.
And you just keep getting more emboldened and more brazen. And guess what happens? You finally got a consequence. You got your shit removed. And it was just because you crossed a line. And no matter whether you agree with crossing the line or not, you crossed a line, okay? Imagine if it's so hard for you to understand if somebody treated your son like this, your child.
Quantum, you're starting to worry me, man. Why do you always keep mentioning ReviewTechUSA's kids? You know, that sounds like somebody else you and me know, like Westside Tech, you know? It's starting to worry me, bro. You keep mentioning kids, especially ReviewTechUSA's, and I do not understand why.
You are. But it doesn't. You don't grow from this. And the thing is, you walk around with this attitude like you're greater than thou, and all of you other bigger YouTubers have this bad habit of pretending like your careers are over. Like you, for example. Oh, I'm quitting. I'm going to go over to my streaming channel. Until this is resolved and I get a formal apology from YouTube, I'm going to go here. It's a lie. It's a stunt. Going out of business to go in business. We get it. Actman did the same fucking thing, pretending that, oh, it was Quantum TV that false flagged all of my videos and got me demonetized. Meanwhile, YouTube long since told him that it was his fault for literally threatening to dox people from YouTube in a satirical post that he said. You know, let's put quotations around satirical. It's just you guys put your foots in your mouth and then you point the finger at everybody else. And then you pretend like your careers are over just to come back and make more money from it. It's a game that you guys do, a formula you use, and I get it, but it's played the fuck out. And it's like, you're sitting here like, you know, oh, and he doesn't like it when people talk bad about him. No shit, Sherlock. Nobody likes it when you harass other people. Talking bad about people, trying to humiliate and shame somebody as if you've never done anything, really, that you should be ashamed of.
I really love it when he tries to play the victim in this situation. You know, he sits there like, I am more than holy thou. I never did any of this stuff to anybody. I never made this video on this person calling them, how can I say, a child abuser or pedo or anything like that. No, dude. No, trust me. You are well documented. I say you're the most documented person on the internet because you are being constantly watched. And also, too, you want to cry harassment? This is just karma to what you've done to the AV community and the commentary community. People are just covering your actions. That's all they're doing. They don't want to see who you harassed. And I've told my audience multiple times not to harass you. Just do it in the comment sections, vent. That's what I like them to do. I like them to vent in my comment section. But a lot of them do say that it's karma. It's karma that has finally came for you.
Anybody watching this video can easily have everything taken from them if we trace back their social media account, right? Like, let's trace back your social media account back to when you were dealing with Big Cheese Crusaders and what you were saying back then. Let's trace fucking Actman's account back to when he was dropping the hard N-word with the R's at the end of it, okay? On camera, bro. Like, you people can trace yourselves back to the same shit you magically have a stance against. Magically. It's amazing how that works. And the funny thing is, I already gave my reasoning for what happened. I wasn't even in any kind of obligation to do that. I did that because it's unfortunate. I'm like, damn, that really sucks. I don't want people to think that. But then you took it and then you started a cancel culture campaign to try to target me.
Quantum is right about that. You can backtrack people's behaviors that they've had online and like through YouTube, through Twitter, through Facebook, all that type of stuff. It's really not hard to find this stuff. But here's another thing, though, too. Like, again, with you, that you don't get, Quantum, that you don't fucking get. These people have learned from their lessons and they've moved on. They've become a better person than what they are right now, okay? It's not that hard. It's not that hard to admit that you messed up and you're going to move on and try to be a better person. Like, come on, dude, really?
And the thing is, you are nobody and nothing to be trying to do that when you've got worse shit and the same shit that you say that you care about in your past. Like, you need to stop this, like, greater than thou ideal that you, for all intents and purposes, can come down and deliver God's divine judgment in the form of a YouTube video and strike down anyone that you don't like on the platform and anywhere else. You're the kind of person that if you bump into somebody on an airplane and you have a problem with him and the stewardess doesn't give you your way, you'll look at the stewardess and say, do you know who I am? I'm ReviewTechUSA. I'll have your fucking job. Like, you remind me of one of those people, like just the most.
See, here's the funny thing about that, though, Quantum. You're the type of person to do that. Does anybody need a refresher or like a reminder? Remember when he called Actman's mom and then his mom called back because she couldn't believe it? And he replied with Quantum TV. Go look at the video. You'll see what I mean.
It's amazing how that works. And the funny thing is, I already gave my reasoning for what happened. I wasn't even in any kind of obligation to do that. I did that because it's unfortunate. I'm like, damn, that really sucks. I don't want people to think that. But then you took it and then you started a cancel culture campaign to try to target me. And the thing is, you are nobody and nothing to be trying to do that when you've got worse shit and the same shit that you say that you care about in your past. Like, you need to.
Hey, Quantum, hey, buddy, pal, amigo. Nobody gives a shit about your shitty TV reviews. Nobody gives a crap if you just turn up the saturation on your TVs. Your content is dog shit. Okay, buddy? Nobody cares about your TV reviews. You surround yourself with yes men to the point you will never grow. You are a turd in the water. You will never evolve your content. You will never, ever learn the pain and the struggles of what a YouTuber has to go through in order to stay within the algorithm and keep the audience's attention. You will never learn that. All you are going to be is that sad little TV reviewer, and nobody's going to care about you. They're only going to care about you when you do something dumb.
Stop this who keeps linking me to it, which is why you get a response because, I'm a nice guy. I'll tell you, hey, listen, bro. And you know how much I care about this? I'll put it on a channel where I'm not monetized because I genuinely do not give a shit about making money off of this because I'm not a drama channel. I don't care. This does nothing for me. In fact, I'm sure you're going to eat good off of it because you're a parasite and it's what you do. But then again, that plays into what I'm saying. You're the liability. All of you are. All you commentary channels that sit there kicking around and ganging up and like curb stomping as many people as you can to get clout with people with similar personalities, creating a digital mob. I mean, like, okay, but don't act like you're some fucking saint community. Like, oh my God, can you guys believe this? Look at his Twitter. It's like, bro, like, get the fuck off of that.
Boy, I cannot wait for this video I got on you to come out. I'm going to kick you off your high horse so hard that the community's going to feel it. The people that have a bigger subscriber base are going to see it, and they're going to poke and laugh at you and just watch people just rip you apart. It's going to be a spectacular thing, Quantum, okay? I cannot wait for it.
Like, you have no room to sit there talking about tweets that have been hacked on somebody's shit, bruh. And it's like, you know what? I'm not even sitting here justifying anything. I don't care anymore. The same way I don't care that you want to keep here on every video you make calling me a bad person. Just like I don't care that Actman got monetized after YouTube told him he can reapply after July 8th. Like, you guys sit here and cry wolf, play victim, and it ages like spoiled milk, and then you're on to the next fucking target. Like,
I know I'm sounding like a broken record, guys, and I'm really sorry about that, but Quantum TV just doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, and it's going to get to the point where it's going to bite him in the ass because he keeps repeating things and he thinks he's clever, but he's really not. You know, he's projecting onto people, saying that, oh, you're being victims and you can't. It really just sounds like his Elden Ring review again, doesn't it, guys? He's such a joke, I swear to God.
okay, you're very lewd, man, and you sit here on camera like some glorified cam girl, okay, doing the most disgusting stuff, burping, farting, and smacking your lips in the microphone because you think it's funny. You're a slob. You're disgusting. Literally. And you do this and you think that a company that has ads wants to be seen on your live streams and on your content. That's a fucking lie.
And yet they still haven't pulled the fucking ads from his channel. You know, some people like to work with him, and he does not like to work with some advertisers. You know, keep trying to run your mouth, Quantum, pretending that you know people, because you fucking don't, dude. But I know your ass pretty well. And once I get my chance to shine, I'm going to be the weed whacker and you're going to be the grass, and I'm going to get your ass good. I'm going to get it real good.
Ability. If I paid YouTube or Google to market my shit and I found out it was on your videos, I would pull my shit immediately from that. And I would go somewhere else like TikTok where that doesn't happen. And if it does, I can control who I'm letting get my money.
This dude really said, I'll just take my money to TikTok where none of that happens. Oh, wait, if it even does, I'll just take my money elsewhere. Okay, dude. Okay. Jeez. Quantum, you're a special case.
Because people like you are scum. You make the rest of the business world look bad. That's why you don't have any real fucking sponsors. I mean, fuck. I mean, the moment you get them, they'll probably leave you. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And again, you guys all started this and all are doing this for money. You yourself have admitted on multiple occasions that, oh, Quantum, make videos, more videos. I'll keep making videos about you.
You know, there's a new nickname I'm going to give Quantum. I'm going to call him the Quantum Projection. He loves to project on people. Like, dude, I'm going to tell you again, nobody likes your TV reviews. You surround yourself around yes men that'll just kiss your butt to the point. It's just, you're not going to improve. You're going to stagnate, and then you're going to go right into the ground and crash.
Because you can't make real unique content. And I almost pity you, right? To be around this long, you have to have had some sort of insight into how YouTube works. But to recognize early on that you're so much of nothing that you have to sit there and boot stomp other people, curb stomp other people, like to make a living, that must be very exhausting and tiring. Because just brushing into you guys and dealing with you, it's sad. It's like, this is your existence every morning. You have to wake up and like, who do I harass today? Like, fucking God, that's some sort of existence on YouTube. Meanwhile, I can just talk about technology and have a healthy community.
If you made it this far in the video, you're probably just laughing at the statements that he's just talking out of his ass as usual. That's all Quantum does. He projects and he talks out of his rear end. None of what he says makes sense. Actually, it makes sense because he does these type of things and then he tries to project it onto people, trying to make them look like the bad guy. You are scum. Okay, Quantum, you are scum of the earth. And once YouTube finally wakes up, or you do that one time where you send that one copyright strike, it's going to bite you in the ass, dude. It's going to get you.
Must really hurt your pride to be labeled ReviewTechUSA, and you are not even a fraction of the review channel that I am. Yeah, I don't get the views that you do, but I'm also not sitting here spurring on a digital mob that loves drama.
Projection rhymes with quantum, because quantum loves to project.
And inciting this kind of shit. So, I mean, I'm doing good with what I do. And it's funny because it's like, I don't get this mindset. You genuinely believe that you have nothing wrong with what you're doing and that you can point fingers at everybody. And again, my last point that I'll say here before wrapping this shit up is, again, you guys want to run around and say, oh, it's a false copyright claim every time you get held accountable for something. Meanwhile, none of you have ever filed copyright on shit. And you run around taking people's videos and you think you run your mouth and people are just going to keep taking your shit. Again, one day you are going to pull this shit with somebody with significant financial resources to ruin you. It won't be me, but I guarantee you one day you're going to kick the wrong beehive and that shit is going to backfire like you never imagined.
Yeah, keep talking that smack, Quantum. Keep talking that smack, Twinkle Toes. We know you don't have the financial, how can I say, the stability to even send even people to court. So trust me, I know, and I know another certain person that you even tried to do this to them is going to be really hilarious, because I have a feeling that if you even go to court, you're going to be ruined and you're going to rule the day you even decided to make a YouTube account. I'm just going to go ahead and stop the video right there, because the rest of the video is just absolute garbage that's coming out of this man's mouth. Quantum TV is not a threat. All Quantum TV is a smoke and mirrors type of person. He is fake as hell. If he ever copyright strikes one of your guys' channel, and you've heard it from himself, he can't do it. He can't take you guys to court because he's not financially stable. Well, here's a bit of a spoiler alert. Counter his copyright claim. Okay? If it's fair use like what I'm doing right here, where I have gameplay going and all that type of stuff, cutting the, you know, the video in and out, trying to address it, that type of thing, yeah, that's fair use. And he's not going to be able to touch you. And if by some chance he does take you to court, you're going to end up winning, because this is fair use and there's really nothing he could do about it. Oh, and speaking about YouTube telling you stuff too, Quantum, in that video, the last video I addressed you on, hey, dude, YouTube told you that your copyright strike ain't shit. But anyway, guys, besides, you know, beating around Quantum, treating him like my own punching bag, I want to thank you for watching the video. And if you really did enjoy the content, please hit that like button and comment in the comment section. I love talking to y'all. I really do. It's always a fun time. And if you want more of my content, there is a big red button down there. You just go ahead and hit subscribe and you'll get more of my videos in your subscription box. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.